Welcome back to 5 Minutes of Momentum. Today I want to talk to you about developing self-belief and the 3 practices that I believe that you should focus on if you really want to focus on building your self-belief. Or another way to put that would be develop your confidence in yourself, right? So the 3 practices that I would love for you to focus on is first, paying attention and reflecting on your day, on your week, on your month, and unpacking the belief systems, unpacking the inequalities that made your progress possible. So when we focus on progress and we focus on our inequalities that made that achievement, that success, and we take the time to actually celebrate our wins, not only is it one, it makes you feel good, obviously kicks in the dopamine, but the second thing that it does is actually builds a bank of evidence that proves to your subconscious mind that you are capable. So it's so important to uncover what that inequality you had within yourself that made that achievement possible. And this is one of the things that we do not do enough. We don't take time to take stock. We don't take time to actually celebrate the small wins. And so this is what I mean, actually celebrating the smaller wins, not the bigger ones necessarily, because the bigger ones are few and far between. And a lot of the time we judge ourselves thinking it's still not good enough, right? We're focused on the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And we literally go, well, I shouldn't celebrate this because it's so small, or I can't celebrate myself or acknowledge this within myself because it's not big enough, right? We look to social media and social media tells us, or society tells us, that we should only really be celebrating when we've hit massive, massive goals. But that's not reality. You're not hitting goals, every single day. We need to focus on the progress, right? Which is the next key indicator when it comes to building self-belief. If you're focusing on just the goal, and you're striving towards that goal, that's still great. You want to strive towards that goal. But if you're only being happy and you're only acknowledging yourself and you're only developing that belief within yourself by only when you achieve it that it's okay to feel good, or only when you achieve it that you can believe in yourself, that's where we're focusing on the wrong thing. We want to make sure that we're focusing on the progress that you're making from day to day, and how you're focusing on improving on yourself from yesterday and the day before that. Again, pushing away from comparison. Comparison is not going to serve you in any way, shape, or form. Allowing yourself to actually really look at, what did I do yesterday? How far have I come since last month, since 6 months ago, 12 months ago? We just don't do this reflection enough, and it's what actually will strengthen your self-belief. The last one, which I feel like is one of the most important ones to do, is honoring your word with yourself. A part of self-belief is self-trust. And if you are one of those people that, and this is someone that I was previously as well, like I would say I was going to do something, but didn't really follow through on it, really didn't take the action on it. And what happens when we do that is that we develop a level of distrust with ourselves. And it's very hard to believe in someone that you don't trust. So your relationship with yourself is so important. And so if you say you're going to do something, you need to follow through on it. So be conscious of what you're telling yourself or what you're saying to other people as well. So if you aren't going to do the thing, don't say to yourself that you're going to do the thing, because you're setting yourself up to distrust. Right? So we want to acknowledge that within yourself and go, well, what am I telling myself I'm going to do? What are the things on my to-do list that I keep saying to myself I'm going to do, but I'm just not doing them, right? Take them off your list. We want to rebuild that self-trust with yourself first and honor the word with yourself. And so if that means that you need to start back at the basics and start with really small little steps and start just building that trust back with yourself, then start there. The next piece with that is, if you're someone that already does that well, that's amazing. I want you to take it up a notch. Start building trust with yourself that you're someone that takes big action, someone that backs themselves every step of the way. That's where you develop a whole new level of self-belief, a whole new level of confidence, because you are someone that does hard things, that takes scary action, that does the big things. That's what I want you to get to, because I know that you're absolutely freaking capable of that. So those are the 3 practices. Celebrate your wins, take the time to reflect and actually celebrate your wins, focus on progress rather than just the goal, and make sure that you honor your word with yourself.